This video shows how to create a connection from a database from Excel, Microsoft Excel to a database. And here I have a Microsoft Access database, and inside there is a small table which I defined. So this is car manufacturers with cars and the manufacturer and the price, for example. So when I want to get those values in a Excel file sheet, then I will create a Microsoft Excel database file. Let's say demo or access data, as, and then we go there. We started, and now we go to data. Unfortunately, it's written in German, but it will be the same in. I think you will understand it in English version. So we go to data, then we say here at get new data, and there we say the second item is from database, and you see there from access database. And then we will have to go to our to my file demo access. There's my database. So this is a ACCDB database, and now the values will be imported. First, the system looks for the database itself, what's inside there, and I have there. This is a query. I defined it as XLS underscore cars. That's a query inside that system, and that's the table itself. So when I take this, and in a query there might be also connections to other tables, so it's prepared for the export. Then I will say load that stuff, and it loads that stuff inside there. And now I'm able, for example, to create a new, let's say a pivot or something to sum up. So we go here to import, and we say here pivot table as a table. That's quite interesting. So we go there for, we might either connect it straight from the outside, or and then we select that's the existing one connection on this worksheet. I connect it and I embed it in here. So you see on the right side, that's the Powerquery, Microsoft Powerquery, which is available in the version Access 2016 and upwards, and you see those two queries inside there. And now when we are here in our Powerquery or in our file, we will see this pivot table. And now this is the most important stuff is this small area on the right side. You may drop that stuff, your manufacturer, for example, to the row, and now we see the result on the left side, and the values are always in the big block on the right side. So it's summing up those values. We see on the left side, for example, here is Volkswagen, and we have here those cars. And now you see there's that's the summary of that stuff. You may select this as summing it up, or building some, for example, how many entries are in there. And you also have here, for example, that's the final the drill more deeper level on that point. So what we have there now here on data is our OLE connections. We go here to a connection, and when we put here click on with the context menu, we go to the properties, then we will see this is an OLE database connection, and it says, okay, I'm connected to a table, and this is the OLEDB, which is the most stable connection what Microsoft prefers to recommends to use as a stable connection. So when I'm now here with my table, with my access table or Excel table, I may send it to somebody else, and all what they have to do is they have to refresh this data, and the data will be updated then from the database itself. So it's runtime values.